You are sitting in the back of a quiet classroom. Your phone vibrates suddenly. A small glowing notification tells you that your digital investment portfolio just grew by $20. While you were daydreaming about your upcoming summer vacation. You did not work for this cash. Is it actually possible to make your money clone itself while you sleep? For roughly 16 years, adults told you a specific story. They said money only comes from physical labor. You trade your limited teenage hours for a flat hourly paycheck. Clocking in and sweating just to buy temporary items you will completely forget next month. A silent group of teenagers is breaking this rule entirely. What if you could opt out of that endless corporate cycle before turning 18? Investing sounds like a game for old men in business suits. It feels distant and incredibly confusing. The financial world uses intentionally complicated vocabulary and overwhelming spreadsheets to keep ordinary young people from entering their private wealth club. But the core secret is remarkably simple. Are you ready to see how the economic system actually operates behind the curtain? Your journey begins with a classic psychological experiment. In the late 1960s, a famous researcher named Walter Mischel conducted a study called the Marshmallow test at Stanford University. He placed a single sweet marshmallow directly in front of young children and promised them a second treat if they could resist eating it for 15 long minutes. Many children failed the test instantly. Did you know that the children who waited grew up to have significantly higher bank accounts and lower credit debts? This experiment highlights a concept called delayed gratification. Delayed gratification means resisting a small reward right now. You choose to ignore the immediate urge to spend your allowance today so that your future self can enjoy massive financial freedom in adulthood. It is the psychological foundation of all wealth creation. Can you trade a temporary retail trend today for permanent financial security tomorrow? Imagine buying a tiny piece of every major business on Earth. A legendary investor named John Bogle invented a brilliant tool called the index fund to make this dream possible for regular people. An index fund is a single investment package that automatically holds shares of hundreds of top-performing companies across the global stock market. You do not bet on one single brand. Why would you risk your savings on a single volatile company when you can own the entire economy? Bogle proved a shocking truth about professional investors. Most Wall Street traders fail miserably. His extensive research showed that simply holding a broad basket of stocks outperforms expensive financial managers over long periods of time because of high management fees. It removes the need for stressful guesswork. Does it not feel amazing to know you can beat the professionals by doing less work? Your greatest financial asset is not your current bank balance. Your secret weapon is simply your age. When you invest early, you unlock a mathematical superpower called compound interest, which builds wealth at an accelerating speed over the decades. Compound interest means your money earns profit. Do you understand that those profits then turn around and earn their own profits forever? Think of it like a tiny snowball rolling down a mountain. It starts incredibly small and slow. As the snowball rolls down the steep slope, it gathers more snow and grows exponentially larger until it becomes an unstoppable force of nature. Your cash behaves exactly the same way. Can you visualize your pocket change transforming into a mountain of long-term security? But your own mind will try to sabotage this process. Human psychology is naturally wired for financial failure. The Nobel Prize-winning researcher Daniel Kahneman discovered a behavioral glitch called prospect theory through his groundbreaking economic studies. Prospect theory explains that humans feel the emotional pain of losing money twice as intensely as the joy of making it. How do you think this survival instinct ruins your financial future? When the stock market drops, amateur investors panic. They sell their investments at a massive loss. Their primitive brains scream at them to run away from the temporary danger, forcing them to lock in their financial failures permanently. Successful investing requires total emotional discipline. Are you strong enough to sit perfectly still while everyone else is panicking? Let us reconstruct a typical month in your teenage life. You receive $100 from a birthday or a side job. You could instantly buy a pair of trendy sneakers that will lose half their resale value the exact moment you wear them outside on the concrete. Or you could drop that cash into your index fund. Which choice do you think your future self will thank you for? For the first few months, absolutely nothing exciting happens. Your portfolio balance moves up and down by pennies. You look at the digital screen every single afternoon and feel like you are wasting your time completely while your friends buy new video games. But beneath the soil, your roots are growing deep. Did you expect a giant oak tree to grow overnight from a single tiny seed? Now consider the counterintuitive twist that adults never mention. Keeping cash under your mattress is dangerously risky. While you think your money is perfectly safe inside a traditional ceramic piggy bank, an invisible economic monster is eating your purchasing power alive. This silent thief is known as inflation. Do you know why a dollar bill buys less food today than it did 10 years ago? Inflation is the gradual increase of prices over time. It destroys the purchasing power of paper currency. When central banks print more money, the value of every single dollar in your wallet drops slightly without you ever realizing it. To beat inflation, your wealth must grow. Why would you leave your hard-earned money in a place where it is guaranteed to lose value? Look closely at the modern financial apps on your smartphone. They are designed exactly like digital casinos. They use bright neon colors, flashing notifications, and digital confetti explosions to manipulate your brain into trading risky individual stocks constantly. Every rapid transaction triggers hidden processing fees. Do you see how these massive corporations get rich off your impulsive behavior? The real secret to investing is completely boring. It involves zero excitement or daily trading. You simply set up a small automated transfer from your checking account into a diversified fund every single month without fail. Then you actively force yourself to forget about it. Can you master the art of being patient in a world that demands instant results? Economists call this the time value of money principle. A dollar today is worth more than a dollar tomorrow. Because a dollar today can be invested immediately to start earning compound interest. Waiting even a few years to start can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars later in life. Starting at age 14 is a massive unfair advantage. Why throw away the greatest mathematical leverage you will ever have? Your friends will constantly pressure you to spend. Social media feeds are flooded with luxury lifestyles. Aggressive algorithms target your teenage insecurities by showing you expensive clothes and electronic gadgets that promise to make you popular at school. This is a carefully engineered consumer trap. Will you allow corporate marketing teams to dictate how your financial future unfolds? An asset is something that puts money into your pocket. A liability is something that takes money out. Most teenagers fill their bedrooms with expensive liabilities while believing they are collecting highly valuable personal possessions. True wealth is completely invisible to the naked eye. Is it better to look rich today or actually be wealthy tomorrow? Since you are under 18, you cannot open an account alone. You need a legal custodial account managed with a parent. This legal requirement is not a barrier, but a perfect opportunity to pitch your professional financial plan to your family. Show them your knowledge and prove your long-term maturity. Are you ready to show the adults that you understand money better than they do? Money is ultimately a tool for purchasing absolute freedom. It is not about buying expensive sports cars or showing off. True wealth means having the power to choose how you spend your days, which career you pursue, and when you want to take a break. Starting today buys you decades of ultimate personal independence. What is more valuable than owning your own time completely? You are sitting in the back of a quiet classroom. Your phone vibrates in your pocket once again. You look down at the glowing screen, but you no longer feel the toxic urge to browse an online shopping app. Your digital wallet is now a powerful engine building your future. Is it not wonderful to know your money is cloning itself while you daydream?